Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading by the Blessings Foundry. Today's reading is a general reading for the Sagittarius collective. The more highly you have Sagittarius placed in your birth chart, the more this reading may resonate with you. Spirit, please connect with the Sagittarius viewers and subscribers of this channel, their guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, and higher self in high vibrational energy to get the messages and guidance Sagittarius needs for their soul's journey at the time they view this video. Let's see what messages we get for you today, Sagittarius. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius at the time they view this video? We have the Temperance card coming out, card of Sagittarius. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius at the time they view this video? Then we're having the High Priestess, the card of Pisces coming out. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's extremely intuitive, psychic, or a Pisces, or all in the same. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius? Looking towards growth and expansion in a period of waiting. What other messages? Hold on. And we have the Devil. This is a card of commitment, so you may very well be looking forward to or really wanting to have a commitment with this person, or you could be focused on material aspects, making a choice here. Any other messages for Sagittarius for this reading? Any other messages for Sagittarius for this reading? The Devil's also the card of Capricorn. Any other messages for Sagittarius for this reading, please, Spirit? Anything else for Sagittarius? Okay, and we have 3 more cards coming out, so let's take a moment to see what they are, Sagittarius. So here we have the Magician, the Hangman, also the card of Pisces, and then the Ten of Swords. So it seems as though there's going to be a releasing of some type of situation or a changing in perspective. You may have wanted to manifest something, but it seems like there has been some trauma or destruction or just an ending that has to take place. Let's go ahead and dive in and get clarification for you, Sagittarius. Spirit, what is this Temperance card for Sagittarius? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Temperance card? And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we see really bringing different elements together, maybe even your complement, in order to have a new beginning. So you're definitely focused on having a new beginning right now, maybe focused on finances, new opportunities. What is this High Priestess for Sagittarius? So for this High Priestess Sagittarius, we are getting the Moon, also the card of Pisces, and the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Wow, look at this. We have the Ten of Swords here twice. So it seems as though there was something unknown to you regarding a connection or a situation, but there's an ending. Something has really caused a hard stop, I'm hearing. A hard stop. So we see you moving on from this hard stop, and you know, something was not revealed to you in this particular situation, but there was, I have to get a different deck and I'm going to clarify these cards because I feel like we have more messages in this. What is this Moon card? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Moon card? So this came out of inaction. The darkness here was, there was a definite need for you to have a different perspective, or a different perspective was needed to be had in order to move this forward, but that was not seen. In fact, that was ignored, that a different perspective was required in order to manifest stability here. What is this Ten of Pentacles? What is this Ten of Pentacles, please, Spirit? And standing your ground regarding your beliefs. So I'm feeling, Sagittarius, that you were very focused on having a new beginning or on your finances. And as a result, you may have been in the dark about the reality of a situation where you were standing your ground for your beliefs, but you may have had a lack of openness. So what is this Ten of Swords? What is this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit? And the Magician. So this manifestation is not going to occur. We're seeing that twice now with the Ten of Swords and the Magician, and the Magician and the Ten of Swords. Whatever you were trying to manifest here is, I'm hearing dead in the water. Spirit, what is this Three of Wands, please? What do you want Sagittarius to know about the Three of Wands? 1 second. What is this Three of Wands, please, Spirit? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Three of Wands? What do you want Sagittarius? Okay, this is way too many, Spirit. I need you to be more precise, please. Spirit, what exactly is this Three of Wands? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Three of Wands? And we have the Five of Cups. So, you know, this is very disappointing to you. What is this Five of Cups? Or conversely, this is very disappointing to the other person that this did not manifest. You both, this situation could have been in work and career and finances, or it was very disappointing that you were giving unequally or somebody was giving unequally. What we're seeing though is, you know, you're looking forward towards what you want, because this has been a very disappointing situation where, you know, the thing is, whatever was being offered was never actually given, or it was only partially given. What is this Devil card, please? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Devil card? What is this Devil card, Spirit? What is this Devil card, please? So for the Devil card, we have the Sun and the Three of Wands, the Death card, and the Seven of Wands again. So as we go forward, Sagittarius, we're seeing a cleansing out of this toxic energy and moving forward very transformed and standing your ground. And this can also represent that somebody else has their boundaries up against you because they felt as though dealing with you was toxic. Understand this is their perspective or your perspective, so it's speaking about a situation, right? The Devil, the Sun, and the Death card are all major arcana, so this is very powerful energy. But we definitely see that there's been a cleansing out of whatever bond this was, and now you're moving forward, and there's a transformation that's taking place, and it's, I'm hearing it's a little bit of a shock and a little bit of a surprise, but it's needed. And what is this Two of Wands for Sagittarius? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Two of Wands, please? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Two of Wands? And we have the Four of Pentacles. So making a choice to hold on to something. And I'm feeling as though it's not that great. Because we have the Hangman here and the Ten of Swords. There's a need to release a victim mentality that you might be hanging on to. I know this isn't warm fuzzy, but you know, not every reading is going to be like, you know, beautiful, right? Like sometimes we just need to have messages that might be a little bit difficult to hear. So take what resonates, Sagittarius, and leave the rest. But here we're definitely seeing that to some degree you're preventing your forward momentum by hanging on to things that need to be released. And that is like mental, like memories or grudges. What is this Two of Wands, please? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Two of Wands? What do you want Sagittarius to know about this Two of Wands? I just got, you were not seeing a situation clearly. Now we have two messages coming for this Two of Wands. So I'm feeling like these are the choices you had in the situation. Four of Wands, Knight of Cups, Star. There could have been an opportunity here to have a relationship or a marriage or something to celebrate towards somebody who was your wish fulfillment. But the situation was stuck and there was no joy that came out of it. There was no engagement, no reunion. There was no settling down. Instead, there was separation. And a decision was made for some of you, the decision was made or will be made to remain stuck, even though this person could have very well been your soul partner or, you know, somebody very meaningful to you. And then on the other side of this, we have the Ten of Cups. Again, this person was really a perfect match for you, but you didn't pay attention to it, or they didn't pay attention to it. There was a degree of apathy and complacency here, and you or this other person was really trying to work on it. But unfortunately, suddenly and unexpectedly, there was a change that ended up in neither of these scenarios taking place, actually. And we see that, you know, you had the choice to extend happiness or have happiness with this person, but it was not received. And this person was trying to work with you, but instead the tower crumbled. The other scenario is, you know, the desire to go forward, but that was met with a stalemate, and there was no reunion, there was no celebration, there was no settling down. Instead, there was awakening to the fact that there would not be a forward momentum. And now, instead of having the joy, instead of having the partnership, instead of having the commitment and the wish fulfillment, you're sitting guarding yourself, protecting yourself, and reflecting upon what you don't have. What is this magician, please? What does Sagittarius need to know about this magician, please? And again, take the energies as they fit. They might be reversed to the other person in you. What is this magician for Sagittarius? What do you want Sagittarius to know about? Thank you. And we have the Eight of Wands. So this is an energetic manifestation, a moving forward, a change. What else do we need to know about this magician? What else do we need to know about this magician spirit? So this is a lot of information. A lot's going on here. And what I'm getting, Sagittarius, is there's so much going on. The undercurrents of this connection or situation are so deep, but nothing is coming to the surface. Like there's a lack of communication, a lack of clarity. It's like both of you intuitively know there's a connection, or you intuitively know the truth of the situation, but at the same time, it's not being realized. And then we have the King of Swords. So the Eight of Wands with the King of Swords speaks to decisions and forward momentum and communication. And regarding a burden or difficulty, and the King of Cups is feminine, or I stand corrected, masculine water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The King of Swords is masculine air energy, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So there's definitely, and that can represent a medical condition, a doctor, a lawyer, an attorney. And then we have the Five of Swords. So it seems as though there's some type of, some of you might be having difficulty with a Libra, I'm feeling strongly, or an air sign. And as a result of the burden you carried with this other person, it's impacting a different relationship in a different situation where you're almost reacting, not almost, it's almost like you're guarding yourself because of what somebody else has done. When this new person comes to you, you're very much on guard and you think they're coming at you crooked or sideways, when in fact that's actually it's like the law of attraction, right? If you think somebody's doing something negative, then the things that come forward from them will be negative. Not that they're actually doing that, but that's how your perception will decode it. What is this Hangman, please? What does Sagittarius need to know about this Hangman? Thank you. And for the Hangman, we have the Ace of Cups. So it's time to release and let go of the trauma of your past so you can be open to receiving the new blessings and the new love that are waiting for you, Sagittarius. What is this Ten of Swords? Hold on. Look at this. This is exactly what I just said. It's time to realize that this trauma and this loss is behind you. And it's time to let go of that so you can open yourself up to new opportunities, new blessing, and divine partnership, which is what we were saying through this reading, Sagittarius, is you have somebody who could have been or is a very good counterpart for you, a very good match for you, but because of toxic situations you may have been in the past, the way you're discerning, the way you're decoding this person in your life is less of a reflection of who they are and more a reflection and an imprint from your past experiences that's being like put onto them. Spirit, one card for the overall message of this reading for Sagittarius. One card for the overall message of this reading for Sagittarius, please. One card for the overall message. Thank you so much. And here we have new beginnings. It's time. It's time for a new beginning, Sagittarius. It's time to release the old, time to, have a paradigm shift, to really change the script in your life and to stop imposing your past on your future. Spirit, one oracle card for the overall message of this reading for Sagittarius. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sometimes they run on. All right. One card for the overall message of this reading for Sagittarius. And again, I know this is a little bit of a direct message, so take it as it resonates. All right, this is a lot of messages, but here we go. Share your voice, come out of the cave, persecution, expression. Now, Sagittarius, I could not have even said this more perfectly. I've said this throughout the reading, you know, come out of the cave. You basically like just ran away from a situation where you had somebody that could have been a very good partner, but as a result of your past experiences, you've basically ran into your cave. Now here we have Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. So this is saying that you're running away from the very thing you crave, which is love and affection, as a result of the trauma and loss you've experienced in your past. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And we said that in this reading as well, is both of you and this other person, or you on your own, really understand the truth in this situation, but it's almost like you're running from the truth as a precautionary measure to have self-preservation because you're scared. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? This is exactly what we're talking about. Instead of running, instead of hiding, instead of imprinting your past onto your future, you know, just take the time to have more clarity and insight. And if you have healthy boundaries, that can replace fear, because fear is a protectionary measure to avoid harm and heartache and loss. But if you're maintaining healthy boundaries and a good sense of emotional and mental health, then you'll move from a place of fear into a place of stability. And keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So even though it seems here, Sagittarius, that you've gone through very unique circumstances that were difficult, that made you feel as though you may have felt powerless, and that, you know, people may have come against you, you know, you are not alone. There is a need for you to do some healing so you can have better boundaries, but also listen to your intuition, because it's speaking to you very clearly, or well, not clearly, but it's trying to. And, you know, overall, there's a need to release the pain of the past in order to walk into the new blessings that are waiting for you. This is the message I have for you today, Sagittarius. I hope it helps. God bless.